How do you maximize the fast? How do you maximize the fast? Number one, declare the objective of the fast. First and foremost, what is your objective? What are you trying to achieve? Daniel chapter 9 verse 1 to verse 3, Daniel had an objective. When the time for the turnaround of the captivity of Judah had come, and they are still there, he had an objective to take a fast. Declare the objective of the fast. Number two, ensure you fast on the word. Isaiah chapter 40 verse 31, they that wait on the Lord, they shall renew their strength. The Lord, who is the Lord? The Lord is the word. They that wait on the word. Ensure you feast on the word. Number three, ensure you pray abundantly. It is fasting and prayer, not just fasting. Matthew 17:21, this kind goeth not but by prayer and fasting. Fasting must go with prayer. Wordless fast is useless fast. Prayerless fast is useless fast also. Ensure that you pray abundantly in the course of the fast. Number four, ensure that you maintain minimal distraction. Be focused. The kind of fasting you do where you are answering all the calls and texting all the text messages and chatting all the chats, that's a waste of time. Genesis 32 verse 24, Jacob was left alone. When spiritual issues are at stake, we must be left alone. You must be left alone to have encounters with God. Ensure that you maintain minimal distraction and be focused. Number five, ensure you listen. Be on the lookout desperately for instruction. Because a major assignment of the fast is to cause the light to break forth. Be on the lookout desperately for instruction. Listen, be on the lookout. Isaiah 85 verse 8 says, I will hear what the Lord will speak. Psalm 85 verse 8. And then Isaiah 58 verse 8 says, your light will break forth. Be on the lookout for instruction. Number 6, this is rare, but avoid the distraction of too much talk. Too much talk. Loquacity. Talkativeness is leakage of power. Especially in seasons of the fast. When the children of Israel marched around the wall of Jericho, Joshua gave them an instruction. Utter no word as you march. So that when it is time to shout, you shout and there can be force that will come out from that shout. When Gehazi was going to raise the child, Elisha told him, speak to no man by the way. 2 Kings 4:29. When Jesus sent the disciples, he said, greet no man by the way. Luke 10 and in verse 4. Spiritual activities, most times, especially intense spiritual activity, it must be combined with minimal talk when you are really in search of power. Don't forget what I said. Talkativeness many times is leakage of power. Leakage. Power short circuit. Very, very quickly, there are things we can use to amplify the fast. That is, you are fasting, you are praying. 3 amplifiers of the fast is worship and praise. Praising during the fast and worship. That was what they did in Acts chapter 13 verse 1 and 2. Actually, in Acts 13, 1 to 2, it was fasting and worship. While they verse 2 now, while they ministered to the Lord, that is, they worshipped and fasted. So there can be fasting with abundance of worship and praise. It's an amplifier. Number 2 is vows and sacrifices. You can tie the fast with a vow as well and a sacrifice. That was what Hannah did. In 1 Samuel chapter 1 verse 11, she made a vow. And when Eli spoke to her in verse 17 to verse 19, her countenance was no more sad. She broke the fast. She ate the food after she made the vow, and the answer came. So the fasting can be amplified with vows and sacrifices. And number 3, the fasting can be amplified with the midnight praying and praising. That was what Paul and Silas did. Paul and Silas, in Acts chapter 16 verse 22, after they put them in the prison, the Bible said they put them in the inner prison. But at midnight they prayed and they praised. And then something happened. And when they came out of the prison that the jailer gave them food to eat. If you read all the way to verse 34, where they were, it was like they were fasted and when he had brought them into his house, he set food before them. That is, in the course of that prison tenure, they probably must have been deprived of feeding, so they were forced to fast. And then they combined it with praise and praying in the midnight, and then the prison door opened. I prophesy to somebody here today, your prison doors are opening right now. If you are saying amen, say a louder amen. I stand here to announce today, every battle of your life is declared over forever. If you are saying amen, say a louder amen. I said the battles of your life are over forever.